So I think one of the big things that I want to do now that I finish uni is just try a lot of different things that I've always kind of wanted to do. And one of them, which we're doing today, is a fast, or a 48-hour fast, because, yeah, I don't really think I can do any more than that. Now, you might be wondering why we're starting the vlog in the kitchen, and the reality of that is the fact that, well, not only has this got the best lighting, but also, to start a fast, you have to eat your last meal. So I've just cooked one of my favourite dishes, and we're gonna eat this meal, and then we're gonna begin. Now, one of the key things that I really believe in, and one of the key staples of anyone's life, is discipline, right? Like, if you're not disciplined, you're kind of failing at the first hurdle. And recently, obviously, I have not been that disciplined. I'll be real. As you guys might know, since I've left university, it's been a bit difficult. It's been a bit tough. I really thought I'd have all this life planned out and life would be great, and it hasn't been like that. However, starting today, and this will be one of the main things that I do to get it back, I want to retake control of that discipline that I've lost. Because, you know, going to bed at 2 in the morning, waking up at random times, spending all this time on my phone, not exercising, it's not okay. Anyways, the time is currently 8:35 on the 9th of June, which means starting now until 8:35 on the 11th of June, I will be consuming nothing. So, good morning. We are feeling really good. Today has been really productive so far. We've done the cleaning, we've done the cooking. Actually, I haven't done any cooking because obviously we're not eating. I have slept really, really well. I took the bins out. I mean, I know the place doesn't look that clean, but this was significantly cleaner than it was before. Now, I'm going to be honest, I am a little bit stressed for today because we have a meeting with a new potential modelling agency, which is super exciting. They're called Wilhelmina, and they're one of the biggest about. I have no idea how it's going to go, by the way, so very much fingers crossed on that. And then we have a lunch, and the lunch could be very, very dramatic because obviously, I'll be real, although I feel okay because normally I don't always eat like that early in the morning. Like quite often I won't eat like first thing. I am starting to feel a couple pangs of hunger. I mean, it is currently 11:30. You know, it's nothing that I can't handle. Right, well, the meeting's on, so that means that we need to freshen up a little bit. Now, a couple of tips in case any of you guys do end up ever going to meet any agencies. Number 1, don't wear odd socks. Number 2, wear jeans and a top that fits, preferably a vest, actually, and I'm going to go change this into a vest in a sec. Quite often when agencies like choose to meet you, it's a little bit like a casting in the sense that like you don't really know whether they actually want to take you on. Like in the game of socials, it's kind of really obvious if they want to take you on because they'll have made it really clear. Whereas with modelling agencies, quite often they're really like, oh, we'll let you know, and then they pretend like they really don't want you, and then a week and a half later you get an email back and they're like, you know what, James, we'd really love to sign you and take you onto our agency. Having said that though, you can normally read the vibe, and obviously the more you vibe with the agents, the better, because in the end of the day, your agents are probably the most important thing that you can have. Like if your modelling agent doesn't like you, they will push you for absolutely no work and you will get no work. Whereas if you have an agent that really likes you, and to be honest, this goes for anything to be honest, you could be an actor or an influencer, whatever. If your agent likes you, you will get more work just because they will put more effort and more time into you. So yeah, the thing that I am trying to get at is that if you do choose or want to sign as a model, make sure you get up with your agent. It's important. Anyways, this is today's outfit. Wish me luck, because I am a little bit nervous for this. This is quite comfortably 110% the worst place I could possibly have come on a fast. I am so hungry now, like so hungry. Oh well, water it is. So we're now 23 hours into this escapade. Is that even the word? I don't know if it is escapade. Anyways, we're 23 hours into this adventure. As you can tell, I am absolutely thrilled to have not eaten any food today. It's tough. This is really tough. I think what I've become more and more acutely aware of while doing this entire process is like how important food is to me. I just miss it. I just really miss eating. Anyways, I've been drinking plenty of water with a splash of salt, just a little sprinkle, because apparently, and I really feel like I should have looked into the science a lot more before I did this, it's good for you. It's an electrolyte, and obviously when you're not eating, you're not eating any sodium, so you can get sodium deficiency, which obviously is not really good for you. Again, don't know the science behind it, should have done some research. Anyways, because I am clearly very excited to do loads of things, tonight is the football. Tonight, England are playing football tonight, it's the semi-finals. And as much as I would love to just sit here on my ones and watch it by myself, I promised my flatmate that I would go out and socialise and watch the football with some other people. Although I have done my socialising for the day, which included seeing 3 people, it's always nice to make more friends, you know, especially when you are shaking from food withdrawal. So yeah, I'm gonna go watch the football and be social. Really not coping well with this. So it is currently 12:10. At the football, I literally thought I was going to die. At the end, I didn't even have the motivation or energy to celebrate. But the thing that I will say now is that weirdly, and this is kind of a weird turn of events, I feel like I have had the most mental clarity I have had in maybe 4 or 5 weeks. The only thing that I will say though now is that I am absolutely exhausted. I am really stressed that I might not sleep tonight because I keep going through these cycles of getting like hunger pangs, where my entire body goes into like shock. But I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that that won't happen, and I'm hopeful that I will sleep through, because if I don't sleep through, I'm going to be in a terrible mood tomorrow. But yeah, honestly, if I can get through tomorrow, I will be so proud of myself. The reason I'm saying this and the reason I'm saying that is because I have every waking moment today have felt like wanting to eat food, and I really feel like if I can do this, I will be able to do a lot of other things. We will get through tomorrow, and tomorrow will be a great day. Anyways, I'm gonna go to bed because I'm tired. So, good night.
Oh, good morning. I actually slept really well. I had a beauty sleep. I know it doesn't look like I had a beauty sleep, but I did have sort of a beauty sleep. I think I would feel a lot worse this morning. Like I thought I would feel really quite faint, and I actually don't feel too bad, which is kind of weird. I've got a really busy day today, so I'm kind of hoping that I don't feel faint, because I've got like 2 meetings, and if I pass out, that could be really embarrassing. Anyways, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna get on some things, because that's important.
When I tell you I almost passed out in the bloody skin clinic, taking bloods when you haven't eaten. I mean, I would probably pass out normally if I was taking bloods anyway, but that on top of that, far too much. But in other good news, my skin is feeling absolutely wonderful, and I'm really hoping that once we find out what's going on with my bloods, and maybe if there's like a cause that's going on, that I'll be able to finally sort my skin out, because that would be bloody lovely. You know, I'm 3 years into this now, 4 years into this. I don't know, I'm getting old. I am really looking forward to that potentially not being a thing anymore. So, fingers crossed that something comes back in my bloods that is like, you're actually just vitamin D deficient, and then my skin will heal. And the next time I see you, I'm gonna have a pizza in hand, because as much as I know that the pizza isn't food and that offers no nutritional benefit, and I should probably be breaking my fast with something else, I just really want a pizza right now. So sometimes you gotta do it, you know? It is now 8:35, so I believe that is now 48 hours with no food. So that means I can now eat. The food just arrived. This in my books is not food. Like, this is absolutely not food. This is like the worst type of food. However, I think because I have put myself through the whole process of this trauma, I feel like I deserve a treat. Oh, and doesn't that just look absolutely beautiful? I'll be honest at this point, I'm starting to lose like kind of feeling in my my legs. Like my legs are really cramping up. So I feel like this is the perfect moment to eat. I don't know how people do more than 2 days. Like I've heard of people doing like 30 days, 5 days, you name it. And yeah, 48 hours is enough for me and I will never, ever, ever be doing this again. Anyways, cheers. Oh my God. That took me literally 7 minutes. I don't think I've ever eaten a Domino's pizza that quick in my life. It was actually crazy. That was crazy. I didn't think food could be that good. It's almost got me getting emotional, bro. I can tell you one thing for an absolute fact. I will never, ever, 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 ever in my entire life be doing that ever again. But yeah, I would absolutely love to give you an entire scientific breakdown of what actually happened and what went on in that fast, but my brain is functioning like a bloody traffic cone. Like I have literally no brain function at the moment. So unfortunately we'll have to leave that for another time. I'm just gonna say, really wouldn't recommend. Please don't try unless you have dietary reasons. And yeah, as always, please make sure you like, subscribe, check out my other videos, and yeah, have a lovely day.